This is one of the verses in Bhagavad-gita where Krishna is expressing his love. Bhagavad-gita is a book where God expresses his love for all of us. That is why this book is very special. Where God, he explicitly expresses his love for all of us. In this verse, Krishna expresses his love in all possible ways. Let us see how he does. Sarva guhyatamam, guhyatamam, the most confidential, secret. So, revealing our secret to somebody, it tells that how much we love that person. Revealing confidentiality or revealing one's secret mind to another person tells something about how much trust we have in that person. To reveal your secret, you need to trust that person. And trust is one of the symptoms of love. Srila Rupa Goswami says in Upadeshamrita, 6 symptoms of love. Dadati pratigrahanati guhyam akhyati pruchati guhyaha. Revealing secret or revealing confidentiality, that is about trust. So one of the symptoms of love is how much you trust the other person. Without a trust, there is no love. So here Krishna is saying that he trusts Arjuna so much that he is revealing the topmost secret. Now in our life, we can examine this. Who all knows my topmost secret? If you actually check, nowadays you can say, Google knows all my secret. But unfortunately, it is not because of love that Google knows our secret. They have forcefully taken away all our secret. But that apart, among the relationships, if you see all the people with whom we have relationship. Who is that person who knows all my secret? That is the person who has the maximum trust in your life. And who has the trust? The person whom I love the most. How much I love the person depends on how much I have trust in that person. You cannot say, I love this person, but I don't trust that person. Such things don't happen. Love and trust are interconnected. So here Krishna is saying that he loves Arjuna, and that's why he's trusting Arjuna by giving him the topmost secret. So the trust is the first expression of love. Second is bhuyaha. Bhuyaha means again. Here Krishna says again. Again means Krishna has spoken all these things. Like Prabhupada mentioned in the 9th chapter, in the purport, that 9th chapter Krishna has already spoken this. But he's again saying this. So when you love somebody, when you care for somebody, you don't mind them repeating again and again. You won't get irritated. You don't get upset. You don't get annoyed. For example, in your school, the teacher is teaching subject, maths, science, or some part of the knowledge. You're not understanding, or maybe you're not got it fully. So when you ask the teacher, if the teacher becomes angry and upset with you, how many times I should tell you? So that doesn't tell that we have a very great loving relationship with that person. For example, you ask that person will again tell you, oh, don't mind, I will tell you again. Krishna is saying, not only here, even in the same chapter, Arjuna, did you hear properly? Did you understand properly? Because Krishna was ready to repeat entire Bhagavad-gita once again if Arjuna has not understood. So this is a symptom of love, that I have a concern for you, whether you have understood or not, whether you got my point or not. So Krishna is ready to repeat Bhuyaha. This Bhuyaha, ready to repeat once again, talks about how much concern Krishna has got for Arjuna. Only when you're really concerned, genuinely concerned, you will be ready to repeat. If I'm not at all concerned whether you have learned or not learned, I just, for the heck of doing, I did it, my job. Then when people ask that question once again, I get angry. How many times I should tell you? What were you doing when I told you? Why did you not pay attention when I told you? You see? But if you really love that person, care that person, you don't mind. You repeat again and again and again and again, like mother and father. When the child is very small, the child keeps asking the same thing. What is this? What is this? What is that? And the parents keep repeating same thing again and again and again. That is because there is a care and concern, which is a very important aspect of love. So what is the first aspect of love? Trust. And what is the trust in this shloka? He's revealing confidentiality, the secret. Guhya tamam. That talks about trust. And second one is bhuyaha, again. And that talks about the care and concern. Have you understood? If you are not understood, once again I'm repeating it. Arjuna has not asked, but Krishna himself is repeating. So that is second, care and concern. Third one is paramam vachaha. Paramam vachaha means topmost secret, topmost instruction. When you love somebody, you give them the best. Like for example, in marriage, people come and invite you. Oh, if you don't come, we will not be happy. You have to come. You're so important. Like that, simply for sake of etiquette, they come and invite us. And people also say, okay, what to do? We cannot avoid going. We have to go. So let us go. Let us go and attend this program. So when they go, they'll now discuss, what is the gift I have to carry for this person? So what gift you carry tells you how important that person is. They will say, hey, this person is very far relative. Okay, some 500 rupees, lifafa there. Chalo, ho gaya. So 500, somebody says, no, why 500? Just 100 rupees is also okay. Somebody say, no, he's very, very close to us. You have to give some gold chain. Somebody will say, no, you have to give some big gift. So what you give tells you how close that person to you. Isn't it? So here Krishna is saying, I'm giving you paramam vachaha. That is because he loves the Arjuna the most. It is an expression of love. See, how to find whether somebody loves you or not. How much God loves me? Here it is. God loves you so much, he trusts you. He's concerned about you. He's ready to repeat again and again. And he's giving you the highest. Paramam vachaha. And fourth one, ishtosi me dhridaha. Dhridaha ishtaha. I love you in a determined way. Dhrida means with determination. You know why Krishna is using this word? It's a very interesting word. Dhridaha. Dhrida means, dhridata, determination. So where do you need determination? Where and all we use this word? Determination. Like we say, to get up early in the morning, you need determination. Means the other side, it is not very encouraging. Like your mind is not cooperating with you. Body is not cooperating with you. Early in the morning, it is so cold or it is so hot. The weather is not so conducive. So when so many things are non-favorable, for you to continue despite the other side is not favorable, you need determination. So Krishna says, my love for you is with determination. That means living entities' love for Krishna is not very encouraging. How living entities forget Krishna? They don't care for Krishna. They don't bother about Krishna. They're not grateful to Krishna in the material world. So that doesn't make Krishna stop loving you. Krishna says, I love you with determination. My love for you is with determination. I'm not going to give you up so easily. That requires determination. Generally, what happens to all of us? We start, loving and caring somebody, and now slowly our love also will come down depending on other person's reciprocation. Now that person is not responding to you, the person is not caring for you, not bothered about you. Then what happens? We also stop. Step by step, loving that person. Let's say you love that person. 1 year over, that person is not responding to you. That person is not bothered about you. He's not even, calling you back. Then what do? You also accordingly start reducing your love. But Krishna says, Ishtosi dhridaha. I love you. Ishtaha means love. I love you. Asi means you. Ishtosi. I love you with determination. It's very interesting. In the 9th chapter, 14th verse, Krishna uses this word Bhagavad-gita once again. Dhridaha. And what does he use? Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantascha dridhavrataha. See here the word dhrida is used. What is that word? Dhrida. With determination. Yatantascha dhridaha. And this is the shloka where Krishna is speaking about the qualities of devotees. The devotees also love Krishna with determination. What is that? Satatam kirtayanto mam. Kirtayantaha mam. My devotees love me always with determination. And here Krishna is saying in 18th chapter, I love my devotees with determination. Ishtosi dhridaha. Ishtosi dhridaha. Dhridaha is there. So that means just imagine how seriously Krishna loves all of us. Determination is required to love somebody, especially when somebody is not reciprocating properly. So the first characteristic of love, or first characteristics of God's love, is that trust. Does the person trust you? In any relationship, when two people say that I love you, you love me, and they keep asking, don't you trust me? Don't you trust me? The trust is the most important thing. And here Krishna says that Guhya means secret, confidentiality. And secret and confidentiality is given only when you trust the other person. You don't give your house key to somebody whom you don't trust. You don't give your password of your email, password of your social media account to somebody whom you don't trust. You don't give your bank password to anybody and everybody. You give your bank password to only those who trust you, or you trust them. So only when there is trust, there is a revealing of secret. And Krishna is saying, Sarva Guhyatamam. I am revealing this because I trust you. So this is the first symptom of love. Bhuyaha. I am again telling you this because I care and I am concerned about you. So another symptom of love is what? Care and concern. Like when the child does mistake, parents repeatedly correct it. Again the child does mistake, again they correct it. They'll never abandon the child. So this again and again is what? Care and concern, which Krishna is saying. And third one is Paramam vachaha. In love, we always give what is highest with me. Okay, I have diamond with me, and I tell this person, I love you so much, I'll give you 10 rupees. The other person will say, oh, you love me so much? And when you love me so much, what are you giving me out of what you have? This is one of the tests for our love. And here Krishna says, because I love you so much, Arjuna, I'll give you my topmost secret to you. Paramam vachaha. Krishna has got so many secrets. Like you call somebody and say, hey, in the fridge there is gulab jamun. This is also secret. Everyone may not know, right? Yesterday we made gulab jamun. No, some 3 gulab jamuns are remaining. I kept it in the fridge. You're revealing secret. So like that, can you also reveal your bank password? You may not reveal. So I may have many secrets to reveal, but among all the secrets, I'm revealing you the topmost secret. Now you may get excited, oh, this person told me about gulab jamun, no one other knows. But can he also tell you his bank password? That will tell you, yes, he loves you, but may not be the highest love. Because how much you love, that much secret he will reveal. And Krishna is saying, Paramam vachaha, I'm giving you the topmost what I have with you. How Krishna can come under our control is what he is revealing. How I can come under your control? Like every political party or every diplomatic person constantly tries to know what is something very, very dear to this person, so that we can manipulate that person, so that we can attack that person, so that we can control the other person. And generally people don't reveal. Like the opposition parties were behind the BJP government. Tell us the detail about the Rafale deal that you have done with the France. Give us the detail. The government never gave. Because you should not give. The enemies are waiting. The moment you give all your defense secrets like this, simply because some foolish opposition parties are asking, and you're giving your secret to the enemies. But if somebody is giving, it means he trusts you, and he is ready to give his topmost. What is Krishna is giving? His topmost. What is his topmost? That how I can come under your control. That is the topmost. So when we love Krishna, we should see what is the topmost in my life I am giving to Krishna. Otherwise, it's all lip service. Oh, I love Krishna so much. Yeah, you love Krishna. It is like, I'm revealing that how many gulab jamuns are there in the fridge. It is also secret, but that's not topmost. So, number 1 is trust. Number 2 is care and concern. Number 3 is priority. Is Arjuna a priority for you? Because Arjuna is the topmost priority, Krishna is giving the topmost secret. Based on the priority that person in your life, you give that much what you have to that person. If that person is the topmost, you will give your diamond to that person. Is not that priority, okay, give something else. Like I gave an example, when you go for a marriage ceremony, what gift you carry to that person tells you how important that person in your life is. 500 rupees you just give. Okay, that is the importance of that person. No, I'll give some 50,000 rupees worth gold. It is that much important. Now, so many people come to marriage. Everybody does not bring the same valuable gift. Everybody brings gifts according to how much that person is important in your life. Isn't it? So here Krishna is saying, I love Arjuna. How much? Topmost. How do we know this? Because he is giving topmost secret. So trust, care and concern, and priority. 4th one is Ishtosi Dridam. With determination, I love you. In return, you may not love me. In return, you may not care for me. In return, you may forget me. In return, you may be ungrateful to me. But that does not going to take away my love for you, because I have determined to love you. I have determined to love you. That is determination, not giving up in any relationship. Many times people say, oh, actually, this is because this person never gave up in this relationship. He kept this relationship. So many things happen. Sometimes the other person become angry, he scolds, and sometimes you're not so nice to other person. Sometimes you fall sick, so you're not able to give your best. But the other person never gave up in that relationship. Like that Krishna is saying, my love is dridham. It cannot be shaken. You do whatever you want to do. Let's see. I'm not going to stop loving you. Ishtosi dridham. And Krishna last says, Vakshyami te hitam. Hitam. It is intention of love. Why do I love you? For your benefit. Why do we love? For our benefit. I love this dog. Oh, I love this dog so much because it dances and jumps in front of me and gives me happiness. But Krishna says, I love you. And what is the intention of my love? Is your benefit. This is the symptom of true love. When we love other person, the intention of that love is the development of that person. Like parents tell the child, I love you so much. That's why I send you to school. I'm worried. What will happen to your future? How will you take care of yourself? Hitam, your benefit, your well-being is the intention behind why I'm sending you to school. Your well-being is my intention. Isn't it? Te hitam is the intention of Krishna. See how Bhagavad-gita is full of love, expression of love. And in this verse, because it is the 18th chapter, the conclusion of Bhagavad-gita, Krishna is expressing his love. What are the 5 symptoms of love? Trust, care and concern, priority, determination, and intention. All the 5 are here in this verse. Krishna trusts Arjuna, and Krishna is concerned about Arjuna because Arjuna was in a conflicted situation. Internally and externally, he was distracted. Externally, it was a war. It was not some, resort where there was a very peaceful atmosphere, this serene atmosphere. There's some waterfalls and there's beautiful flowers all around. The weather is, the birds are cooing in a very peaceful manner. No. All the people are blowing conch shell, declaring that we are going to fight, we are going to attack you. So there is a tension. And internally there are feelings and emotions ripping him apart. So when somebody is going through turmoil like this, Krishna is concerned about Arjuna. So he's saying, I understand your situation. You're not in a normal situation. You're going through internal depression and external tension. It is possible that you might have not paid attention to me. So I am repeating my instruction once again. Because I care for you. Like sometimes the teacher say, oh, you might have not paid attention to it. Can I repeat once again? Like that. They're not annoyed. They're not irritated to repeat once again. That is a symptom of love. And third one is Krishna is prioritizing Arjuna how much? Topmost. How do we know that? Because he is giving topmost secret. Priority, trust, care and concern, and determination. You may not love me, but I love you. You may not remember me, but I remember you. You may not take me seriously, but I take you seriously. This is Krishna's determination towards us to love us. At last, what is the intention? Is there any benefit for Krishna? Because this is the most important. When you are nice to somebody, immediately people ask, "Kya chahiye aapko? Aapko kya chahiye?" Because in this world, what's in it for me? In social media, digital marketing, when you design there is a design principle. They ask, keep what other person wants in the mind. Right? Everybody is looking for what is my benefit. But here Krishna is saying, I don't have any benefit. Why I'm loving you? Why I'm speaking Bhagavad-gita for you? Not because there is some benefit for me. Oh, one more follower for God increased. God increased his followers by one more. Or God now chadawa bhog aa raha hai. Okay, ek aur aadmi bhog chadaye. No, I don't want anything from you. For your benefit, I'm telling. This is a true intention of anybody's love. Your benefit. Do I really care for your benefit? And Bhagavad-gita is spoken with that intention. How to uplift you, how to benefit you, how to do good to you. This is the only intention why Krishna is speaking, and that is made very clearly. Te hitam. Te hitam. I have no benefit. And immediately in the next shloka, Krishna is speaking these two important verses. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. Now Krishna has said, te hitam. For your benefit, become my devotee. For your benefit, think of me. For your benefit, worship me. For your benefit, do all those things. Because when somebody says, think of me, become my devotee, worship me, see how much that person is telling all these things. No, he has no benefit in all these things. He has all the benefit for you. So let us repeat the 5 symptoms of love in Bhagavad-gita that Krishna is expressing. Trust, care and concern, priority, determination. Determination, you can say, not giving up. Despite discouraging reciprocation from another person, I am not going to give up. And at last, the intention, that is benefit of the other person. Now, the problem with us or with people, general people, to experience this love of God. This is the love of God. It is available. But what is the problem with us? Why are we not able to experience this? So we'll see that people have problem. They say that, I don't know, first of all, whether God exists or not. God exists. Existence is the first question. And the next level of the people are there. Even if God exists, whether God relevant in my life? That comes about now relevance. It is their problem is not existence. Their problem is now relevance. How is it God relevant to me? I have good health, good money, good education, good family that loves and cares, good job, I'm in a good country. I don't understand, why do I need God in my life? So relevance of God. And above the relevance of God, there is benevolence of God. And above the benevolence of God, there is transcendence of the God. But unfortunately, most of the people are stuck at the first two levels, existence or relevance. They're not able to see the benevolence and transcendence of the Lord. Now, existence of the God. With common sense, when you see in this world, what is the proof whether God exists or not? What is the proof? We see there are so many examples in this world. The scientists say, when they go on study this nature, day by day, they are coming up with more and more reasons. Why? What is the criteria for our life on this planet? Even if that one criteria doesn't exist, the life cannot exist. And they have figured out like that more than 100 criteria. One of the criteria is now the speed at which the earth is revolving around the sun. If there is a difference in this speed, the earth has to go in this speed only. If there is a change in this speed, the life cannot exist on the earth. Oh, it is okay, earth can change its speed. No. And earth revolving around itself. It is revolving, no? We said 24 hours it is revolving. Let's say it slowly revolves, like there are some planets. They slowly revolve. Their one day is like, from our calculation, it is like around 300 years or something like that. There are some planets, they revolve that means that the days and the night is too long. So the scientists say, if the day and long becomes too long or too less, life cannot exist on this planet. Because if the night becomes too long, the planet becomes so cold that we will all die. We need a certain level of heat. We can all tolerate this heat, whatever number of hours, the night and the evening it is there. But if it is like this long, it's not ending, 3 years over, it is night only, then we will all die out of the cold. You need the sun to come back. So the amount of day and night, it's so important for the life on planet Earth. And the distance between the earth and the sun, that is called critical distance. 1 inch if the sun comes towards sun, we will all die. The heat will increase. 1 inch the earth will go back, it becomes so cold and we will die. So when you study like this, you will see that there are more than 100 critical parameters which are compulsory for the life to exist. And the scientists say this cannot happen by chance. One, you can say by chance. Like for example, when you play the dice, gamble, when you play, they throw that dice. So when you throw that dice, some number comes. That's how we all bet. Now you'll say, kaun sa number aayega? You say, 2 aayega, 4 aayega. You'll say, 4 will come, 6 will come. We all don't know, right? When you throw, it might come. That's a probability. So when you throw, 6 came. Okay, 6 came. Now second time you throw, 6 came. Third time you throw, 6 came. Now 100th time you're throwing, 6 only is coming. At least somebody should get a doubt. Why every time it is coming 6 only? Is it probability or is there something? And when you actually take the dice and see, everywhere it is written 6 only. That means it is not now a probability. It is an intention of somebody. Whether they have an intention to cheat you or intention to help you. Everywhere it is written 6, 6, 6. That is why every time it is coming 6. So when you go on studying any parameter because of which the life exists, every parameter is important parameter. Then how can that everything become a coincidence and by chance? Like you go to any hotel, some hotel, and go on checking every room, whether it is clean, whether it is neatly arranged like this. And let's say some 100 rooms are there. 99 rooms are neatly cleaned and arranged and broomed and mopped and speck and clean. And the 100th room you open and you see the room is not arranged and everything. And see, here is the proof that no cleaning people exist in this hotel. Here is the evidence that no cleaning, there are no people to clean in this hotel. Then what about the remaining 99 rooms? Why are they clean? When you compare both, see, because in this world, you may get evidence to prove God doesn't exist also. And you may get evidence to prove that God exists. But when you compare both, you have to see that 99 rooms are arranged and neat and clean. One room is not arranged and clean, means there must be a different explanation for that. It is a fact that the room is not neat and clean. But why it is neat and clean? Despite cleaning people exist, there must be some reason. Maybe now if you go and ask the hotel people, they may say, just now somebody vacated, so we are going to clean it. There can be a different explanation. But you cannot come to conclusion with one evidence that because one room is not clean, so there are no cleaning people in this hotel. This becomes cherry picking. It means that seems, now we have a doubt about your intention. Do you really have intention to believe in God? That means you're looking for reasons not to believe in God. So God has designed this world to give some evidence to such people also. If that is your desire, not to believe in me, then you will also get some facilities not to believe in me, because this material world is designed to fulfill our desires. It is designed to fulfill our desire. If you have a desire not to believe in God, for that also it will be fulfilled. But if you compare both, then you will see innumerable reasons. They all denote, look at that, there is the existence of God. This we need to understand. And then what is the relevance? Now existence, okay, with your common sense, with all these things, you can say that there God exists. Then what about how God is relevant to me? He may exist, he may not exist. What for me? My life is going on. Right? You see how? It's the same mentality of the people. In the present day, in this so-called civilized society, you can see when they are small kids, they need parents. Why? Because they cannot walk, they cannot eat. When you're a small child, you cannot move from one place to another place. Somebody has to lift you, carry you. So you need parents. You are not in a position to cook your food. So you need somebody else to cook and give you. So that time you need parents. And the same people when they grow up, when they become now, let's say 30 or 40 years, now they can cook, they can walk, they can earn money, they can go to their job on their own. So suddenly now, why do we need these parents, old parents? So there are so-called countries where this kind of a thinking is there. So dump them, put them in old age. Or I don't know, let the government decide this. I don't need them now. Now the parents have become irrelevant. Why? Because now I don't need them. So the people asking that, so what if God exists? What is the relevance of God in my life? It is something similar to this. God has made all arrangements for you. You are saying I don't need God, not because you are capable of manufacturing sunlight for yourself, not you are capable of digesting your food, beating your heart when it stops. You are not capable of doing any of these things. You are not doing any of these things. But you say, I don't need God. Why do I need God? What is the relevance of God in my life? Means how much ungrateful should be there in their mind to say that I don't need God. See what happens, why do people think that God is irrelevant? Or why can't they see God's love? It is childish mentality. Now, child will come to parents and say that, oh, please give me this toy. I need this bike. I need this car. I want to play with this. And for some reasons, parents say, no, I cannot give you this. I will not get you this car or, some chocolate or ice cream and all. Then immediately the parents say, my parents don't love me. You don't love me. Kids generally say like this, you don't love me. Now, what is the child's understanding of the parents' love? What happens is, lust or our selfish desire, they narrow your vision. They narrow your vision. What do you mean by narrowing down? It means from broader vision, it makes you see only that one particular thing. I need this ice cream. And if that ice cream is not given to me, my father doesn't love me. My mother doesn't love me. This is the conclusion of the child's love. Now, does child understand, for me to be alive, what all my parents are doing in the background? Somebody is going to market and purchasing so many vegetables. Why? Because they love me. The child cannot see this. My father or mother going to office and earning money for my existence. The child cannot see all these things. Right? Somebody has to cut all the vegetables and cook, stand 1 hour, 2 hours in the kitchen and cook for me. Is that not the love? Earning money for your existence, is it not the love? Because the child is incapable of seeing all the background arrangement. It says, my parents don't love me because they're not agreeing to one of my desire. So many people who say, oh, where is God loving me? If God loves me, then why is He not giving me a job? If God loves me, then why He's not giving me good marks in my exam? If God He loves me, then why is my business not growing? I prayed to Him. It is exactly like child is asking, if my parents love me, why are they not giving me ice cream? Why are they not giving me chocolate? Why are they not giving my toy? There was one of my classmates during my engineering. So he would tell his mother, if you love me, then you give me Pulsar bike. So the mother said, yeah, I mean, you cannot say like this. Just because I'm not getting you Pulsar bike doesn't mean I don't love you. Then he had concluded. He said, no, you don't love me. So this is how people are unable to see God's love. Because their vision is child's vision. So narrow that I can only see my lust. I'll come in front of the God and I will submit my lusty desire to God. Oh God, please grant me this. Oh God, please sanction me this. And when that doesn't happen, what is the conclusion of the people? Two conclusions. First of all, God doesn't exist. Second conclusion, even if He exists, God doesn't care for me. God doesn't love me. So such God, what is the relevance of God in my life? You see? So we need attitude of gratitude to see God's love. That is why it is so important to teach the child from the childhood the attitude of gratitude. At least they will have love for the parents when the parents become old. Otherwise, they start questioning. What is that? What is your relevance in my life? Why do I need you? Why didn't you go away? Why didn't you be somewhere else? I don't need you now. And what do? As the parents become older and older, they'll say, why don't you stay in one corner? Why don't you be in one separate room? Or why don't you stay somewhere else? We don't need you. And they say, when we are all sitting and don't talk in between. We don't want you to talk in between now. See how much we start feeling other people now irrelevant in our life. Other people become so irrelevant. Exactly like today's civilization, God has become irrelevant. Now you are saying God is irrelevant after God has made all the background arrangement. Then you are saying this, that I don't need you. Why do I need you? Otherwise you cannot say God is irrelevant. So when you develop the attitude of gratitude, what do you mean by gratitude? Gratitude means recognizing the contribution of other persons for my existence. Like thank you we say. Why do we say? I recognize that you put your effort something for me, or you did something for me that has contributed to my existence. So that is called gratitude. So in one sentence we can say, either you be grateful or you will be grateful. Either we can all become grateful to God or we can all become great fools. You'll have to little bit stretch that. Grateful to grateful. If you don't be grateful to God, you'll be the great fool to miss such an unconditional love of God. Such an unconditional love that Krishna is expressing in Bhagavad-gita. It is not just for Arjuna. It is for all of us. It's not only for Arjuna Krishna is expressing his love. It's for all of us. Right? So, Sarva guhyatamam bhuyaha shrunume paramam vachaha ishtosi me dridham iti tato vakshyami te hitam. Guhyatamam. Trust is the first symptom of love. Bhuyaha. Again, I want to tell you this. I care and I'm concerned about you. Till you get it, I will repeat. So how much I'm concerned about you. Care and concern. Paramam vachaha, you are topmost priority for me because I am giving you the topmost thing which I have with me. Paramam vachaha. Ishtosi dhridam, my love for you is a determined love. I am determined to love you despite you ignore me, be ungrateful to me, you ignore me, all those things, but I am determined to love you. Krishna is not going to give up hopes on us. And at last, te hitam. Why do I do all these things? For your benefit. The intention of love is the benefit of other person. There is no personal benefit. And this love, if we cannot see, it only means we are great fools. If I want to see, then I have to be grateful. I have to develop grateful. And to develop grateful, by reading Bhagavad-gita, we can see where and all Krishna is there in our life and how to be grateful to that. Krishna is not the existence of God. He is the basis of our existence. He is the basis of our existence. If Krishna doesn't exist, you don't even exist. The people are audacious to ask this question, does God exist? It is like after somebody is born, somebody is asking, do we have parents? Do parents exist? You exist because your parents exist. If they didn't exist, you would have not come into existence. No, because I don't see them around. Because I don't have them around. I don't think they exist. See, it is simply height of arrogance and height of being ungrateful and being so selfish and not able to see it. How Krishna is the basis of our existence. So first, existence of God, relevance of God, then benevolence of the God. Benevolence means how Krishna is so generous. He is so benevolent. He is giving me so many things. Even though I am not doing anything for God, that talks about benevolence. What have I done for God? I have not done anything for God. But still He is so nice to me. That is benevolence. Transcendence. Last point is transcendence. See, we can develop faith in God and good feelings for God and love for God by seeing the benevolence. Benevolence means how Krishna is blessing you. Transcendence is above Krishna's blessings. Even when things don't happen in a good way. Benevolence means all good things. But even when so-called problems come in your life, even then seeing love of Krishna is the topmost. Seeing love of Krishna when Krishna is continuously blessing you is definitely a good thing, but that is not ultimate. Oh, Krishna gave me good house to live. So nice, Krishna loves me so much. Oh, Krishna gave me good family members. He loves me so much. Oh, Krishna gave me good job. He loves me so much. So, loving Krishna when blessings are there is definitely a good thing. But that is not the ultimate thing. Bhagavad-gita talks, Srimad Bhagavatam speaks, seeing Krishna's love even when so-called good things are not happening in our life. That requires transcendence. Like Pandavas. They were put into so many troubles, so many difficulties. Even then they were seeing Krishna's love in all those things. Prabhupada said he received the news that his factory is set on fire. Fire has engulfed his factory. Everything is now doomed and destroyed. And Prabhupada immediately said, Krishna loves me so much that he is relieving me from all these things. So a devotee can see Krishna's love even in the absence of benevolence. And that is called transcendence. So we have to progress from existence of God to relevance of God to benevolence of God to transcendence of God. And that is the progress of the real relationship with God. It's like saying, oh, I love my parents because my parents are so good. They gave me good education, they gave me bike, they gave me car, they gave me good dress. So that's why I love my parents. Yeah, it's very nice. You're good, at least you're recognizing everything. But what if, where and all your parents said no to it? There also, did you love them? If you are able to say yes, and then it is your relationship is the transcendental relationship. And that's what we can see here. So with this, we'll stop. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavad-gita ki Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Nitai Gaur Premanande.